Portmore pastor shot dead at home. 3 US thugs sponsoring criminal activities in Jamaica facing murder charges. Plus, Andrew Hollis sent a serious message to violence producers.
So all of those little boys running around with guns who believe that them will go in front of a judge and they will plead a case and they will go through some bargaining process and they get 6 months and come out. Rubbish! What them say? Radam! You're going to get 15 years minimum. Radam!
Nation family wagwan. So yes my peeps, they are back with another video. Today is truly a very sad day for this family who has lost a husband and a dad. Right? And this family was hoping to spend the Christmas and the New Year with their beloved husband and dad. But that will never happen again, my peeps. So, some little dirty corner boy murdered this pastor, my peeps, at his home in Portmore. This pastor is Linval Lewis. Right? So he's the pastor at the Spanish Town Tabernacle and Greater Portmore Tabernacle. He was at his home as he was about to drive out, my peeps. They pounced upon him and start spray the vehicle with bullet. His family didn't have the car to, my peeps, but his family wasn't harmed. So right now, we have the article from Jamaica Gleaner. So I'm going to read the article, my peeps. Oftentimes, this is where a lot of persons resides overseas and they truly want to retire back in their homeland of Jamaica. Yeah, their island of birth, they want to retire back here. But guess what, my peeps? They are afraid to do so because of these things which has been happening. Right? Some of them say them now come back because they feel more safe in the United States more than Jamaica. And truly, you can't even blame the people them because the people them want somewhere where they can retire and feel safe. But truly, Jamaica is not safe and nowhere in the world is safe. So Ram Nation family, if you're new to the Ram Nation channel, I beg you to subscribe to the channel, like our video, share my video, my peeps and thing. So right about now, I'm gonna get down in the article. So, Portmore pastor shot near home dies. Linval Lewis, right? The pastor at the Spanish Town Tabernacle and Greater Portmore Tabernacle, who was shot several times near his home in Portmore on Monday, has died. So the matter is now under police investigation, which the police are saying this is a murder investigation at the moment. The Reverend Lewis was receiving treatment at hospital. He was attacked, my peeps, right? Just after midday by gunman who appeared was lay waiting this pastor, right? The gunman opened fire while he was driving from his house on Northwest 10th Way in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine. The incident occurred in the presence, my peeps. The incident occurred in the presence of other family members who were traveling with him. As he came under gunfire, the pastor, which is Mr. Lewis, lost control of the motor car he was driving. The vehicle subsequently sped off the roadway and onto a sidewalk, coming to a halt in a clump of small trees, meters away from his home. So right now, my peeps, church members have expressed shock at the incident. The St. Catherine South Police are investigating. And right now, my peeps, the murder tally, last week, Monday, the island-wide murder tally for 2022 stood at 1,442 people get murdered in Jamaica since 2022. And we have a few days left in 2022. It seems like it's going to break the 150 barrier. Every day in the news, somebody get murdered. And now, when these gunmen, these gunmen or gunman end up go before the court, them are going to plead guilty and them are going to get lesser sentence. And then them the back on the road again and do the same thing. From once the justice system is set like this, don't give them no plea deal. If you're caught red-handed doing the murder, you should serve the maximum time for committing the murder, right? You don't forget no plea deal from them catch you red-handed. No plea deal for murderers, rapists. No plea deal for them. Because them are going to come back on the road, come do the same thing again. Give them the maximum. See the way the Prime Minister said, if them catch a man with a gun, he might get the maximum. Even if he plead guilty, him still to get the maximum. This thing need to change, man. Too much of our beloved people are being murdered, and when them little dirty kind of boy go before the judge and plead guilty and get lesser sentence. Stupidness. So, Rhyme Nation family, we are going to move on to the next topic. So right now, 3 US thugs sponsoring criminal activities in Jamaica facing murder charges. So watch out. 3 of 32 violence producers in the United States creating mayhem in Jamaica are currently facing murder charges. Right? That's according to Prime Minister Andrew Holness. So if them find them man are guilty, then for that show them. So last week, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson says there are criminal elements in Jamaica being sponsored by the individuals. And that is true. This has been happening for decades and decades and decades, up and decades. And most of them man have police in them pocket. Them have top politicians in them pocket as well. So corruption starts from the head. And without we getting rid of some of them politicians that will cause murder for tally up in Jamaica and criminal activities, it now going to change. Right? So anyways, speaking at a handover ceremony in St. Anne yesterday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said based on intelligence, 5 other violence producers are facing several additional charges. So Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the police use their sources to gather information on criminals. He says the number of lives saved by the police using intelligence often goes unreported. Holness says some criminals are able to evade the police due to a lack of assistance by residents. Right? Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says Jamaicans must take responsibility for crime problem. Anyways, in spite of where the illegal activities is being committed. That's how Prime Minister Andrew Holness said, my peeps. That is an article from Nationwide, my peeps. So, I actually have the audio wherein Prime Minister Andrew Holness was talking about the 3 thugs which, them all and pan. So, I have the audio which the Prime Minister did talk about the 3 US thugs sponsoring criminal activities in Jamaica facing murder charges. I have that audio, my peeps, so I'm going to leave you with the audio and thing, and I'm going to leave you the thoughts and opinions down at the comment section. And thanks again for watching. I'm out.
By virtue of the intelligence that the police had, the police identified 32 criminal actors, among them serious violence producers, and they detained them under the SOE. So far, 3 have been charged or about to be charged. I think 2 have been charged and 1 is about to be charged for murder. I gather 1 has been charged for shooting with intent and 4 for other offenses. Every year you hear reported the number of persons murdered in the country. But what you don't hear reported is the number of lives the police save every year by acting on intelligence. So we allow the police to be able to act on intelligence to save lives. That is well accepted. So the police, through various methods, as I'm saying, I'm not saying everything, that all the capacity we have, but they will pick up that, for example, a hit has been placed on someone and they are able to contact the person whose life may be at risk and warn them. They are able to intercept the person who is going to do the killing and stop them. We do on a yearly basis over 300, 350 of that. Some of them get away. We don't know about it. Why we don't know? Because you didn't tell us, or we didn't pick it up in communication. And generally, the police won't know everything. But if you cooperate and give us the information, we will be able to act preemptively to save more lives. We are in a tourist parish, and I'm seeing our friends overseas picking up the actions that we are taking. Jamaica is a sovereign country. We must take responsibility for our problems. And for decades, we weren't taking responsibility for our problems. We were depending on other people to solve our problems for us and to tell us how we should solve our problems. But that can't work. We live here. And as long as I am your Prime Minister and you will have me, you will know that I will ensure that this country takes responsibility for its problems and do what is necessary to bring this problem, which has been with us for decades.